everyone. Joining us live in studio is Town of Elon Mayor Emily Sharpe. Emily Sharpe, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, happy to be here and love to see that about Randy as well.
I know. So starting off, you just were reelected. So what is your biggest priority in your new term coming up?
Well, the town of Elon is dealing with a lot of growth right now, more growth than what we've really seen in a long time. So I want to continue to see, that done in a nice, orderly fashion, and with our community to just be aware of what is happening. I think that transparency in government is incredibly important, and so I want to continue to lead with that transparency. When people ask me a question, they're going to get a direct and honest answer, and I am excited about those new developments. And there's, a lot going on campus as well, so continue that partnership with Elon University is really important to us.
I love that about the partnership with Elon University. I think that's something that especially students really care about. And also an awesome segue to my next question. What is something you and City Council kind of are hoping to do to continue to build that relationship with the Elon University community?
So one of the things that I am asking our town council to take up as an initiative this year is what I'm calling our RISE committee. And through RISE, it's all about coming together, building community, and that's not just our residents or our full-time residents. That's also with students and also members of the retirement communities in town. I think it's really important that when Elon students are here, that they feel at home here and get engaged here. And I think that not only that, it can also lead them to job opportunities here locally, because this is a great place to live. I didn't grow up here. I didn't even know about Elon, North Carolina, 15, 20 years ago. But now I truly believe there's no better place in our country to live.
So there's a town council meeting coming up tomorrow, and we saw that on the agenda. You guys are going to talk a little bit about the fiscal year draft of 2026 and the 36 capital investment plan. And you talked about it last council meeting too. What major projects do you hope to prioritize first off of that plan?
Well, the majority of our budget is spent on personnel costs, so the costs for salaries and benefits for our employees. Second to that is really focused on maintaining public safety. The town of Elon consistently is ranked at some of the top when it comes to college towns in the country and towns across North Carolina. So we want to stay there, and I think that when we think about capital, it also unfortunately goes under the ground, so it's not the most fun thing to spend money on, like maybe a playground or even a sidewalk, but there's a lot of expenses that we have in water and sewer, but also in those fire trucks. A fire truck now costs over $1 million. Our recent one was over $2 million. So finding a way to really focus on that level of spending in a small town with a small budget, while also meeting the needs of our residents outside of public safety.
Yeah, so I'll wrap up here with just a final question. What's a message that you would like to share to the town of Elon looking ahead?
I think that it's a good time to be here. We are growing, and reach out. Our town council is incredibly approachable. We want to hear from our residents, and to the Elon students, get engaged. We want to hear from you all as well, and we look forward to at least my next 4 years here on our town council.
Well, Madam Mayor, thank you so much for joining us. We've really appreciated having you here.
Thanks for having me.
Back to you at the desk, Abby.